let's start with, let's go back to the Dalai Lama. So I know that in the book you write about this quality of connection and how, from the perspective of the Dalai Lama. Let's go there first. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, in the book, we start out the book with some examples of people who do this really, really well. I mean, partly for inspiration and just as an example of what we're talking about. So we start off the book with this story about the Dalai Lama. There's a professor, Bob Thurman, at Columbia in New York, and someone once asked, and he's very close with the Dalai Lama, and someone once asked him, like, have you ever seen the Dalai Lama perform a miracle? Like, hoping that they would say something like really crazy, like, you know, he levitated or he cured someone of some terrible illness. And Bob Thurman wasn't quite sure what to say. And then his wife, Nena, stepped in and said, yeah, I've seen him perform plenty of miracles. And the guy got even really more interested. But what she said is, he's a very busy person and he meets with people all the time. But in all the meetings I've seen him in, he always gives each person his complete attention, even if it's just for a moment or two. It's like he's completely tuned in and focused on that person. And it's miraculous, you know. And I think the person who asked the question was a little bit disappointed because it didn't sound supernatural, but yet that ability to really focus, even when you're busy and you're tired and you're harried and you have a million other things going on, just take that moment to really tune into another person. She found to be miraculous. So I think none of us is going to be perfect, except maybe the Dalai Lama, but none of us is going to be perfect at this all the time. And that's one of the big themes of the book, is that, you know, we're not asking people to try to be perfect or be perfectionistic, but it's more like what you said, Wes, that, you know, no matter where you are in terms of your natural ability to connect with others, we think that there are ways to work on this to get better at it, at least some of the time. And even a small, relatively, what seems like a small improvement, even just some of the time, can really pay off in your life. You know what I mean? Like, if people in your life, whether it's people you don't know well or even people really important to you, feel like, wow, we just really had a moment there where we really connected. Maybe not every minute of the day, but we had like Ashley said, like, we had a few moments there where I felt like we got each other. That can be really super valuable, like transformative even.